Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Let's discuss, shall we? Yes, hello everybody. Hoping you are all keeping well. Thank you for joining us in this Discuss live stream. It's a live stream where we get a topic and discuss it. And to do that, I need a guest to discuss said topic with. Luckily for me, I've got a topic and a guest to discuss the topic with. But before I get our guest on, let's say hello to you, the people, the chat. Who have we got? So we've got Gap After Dark. Hello, Stu. Matt B. Hello, Gap. How are you? And hello all. Hello. Yes, well, nice to join us. Thank you very much. We've got Des T. Hello there. How are you, Des? So you do realise this is going to be about Black Series. I know you're a big TVC fan. So, yeah, it's all good, though. All good. What's this? Hey, Stu and Matt. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello, Ricardo. How are you? Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much. We've got people saying hello to each other. We've got Keith. Keith? No, we ain't. Kim and Bull. Hello. How are you? Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much. Here we have Keith Knight. Hello, me old mucker. Hoping you're keeping well. Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much. And... people saying hello to each other. We got Connor, Fuller's Figures. Looking forward to this chat. I'm a big fan of Matt's channel and his passion for Black Series. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Well, I'm going to get Matt on in a second. So thank you very much, Connor. Awesome stuff. All right, who else we got? Again, just people saying hello to each other. What's this? Yo, when is the My Little Pony tattoo supposed to appear on your... Look, I for goodness sake, what? Look, it's here. It's here. Look, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's there, look. Hang on, let's get that out of the way. There you go. Where is it? Oh, crikey. There you go. So there you go. It's there. Had that done yesterday. Matt's covering his eyes. I do apologise, Matt. And apologise to anybody who took offence to that at home. But there you go. Who have we got here? We have got... is it Rhinos? Oh, for God's sake. Do you know what? Every time I get a word I can't read properly or see it properly, I've got to put my glasses on. So here we go. Yep. Hello there. How are you, sir? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. And who else we got? Again, I've got to get used to looking at this big screen. Hello there, Georgie. How are you? I know how you are. I've spent all day with you. Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. We got Palps. Somehow he returns. Hello there. Oh, my God. What? Yeah. Sorry, Palps. What's this? Evening. Why do I join just to shoot exposure? Get was asking the question, so I just thought I'd show that I've got the tattoo done. Well, most of you should know because I did the video yesterday and put some pictures up. So yeah. But there you go. What else we got? My eyes. Behave yourself. Nothing wrong with a bit of leg. Right, so there's the people in the chat. Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. Let's get our guest on. It is none other than Matt Bryant. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, Stu. Thanks so much for having me on. And that tattoo is brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely
so
brilliant.
It was, I did a 24-hour charity live stream with a lot of the people from the community back in March.
Yeah,
really. Raise as much money as we possibly could for Give Kids the World. I did an undisclosed target incentive. That got surpassed. And there you are. Now I've got a tattoo. So, yeah, I've got to, you know, I don't want to be one of these people that, so I'm going to do something, then sort of like back out at the last minute. So I've got it done. So that's the last tattoo, by the way. I'm not getting any more done.
Nah.
But what time for you to join, though? You're sitting there and you get to see a bit of leg. What more could you want on a Saturday night?
I mean, that's perfect. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right, Matt, we're here to discuss the Black Series. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you like the Black Series. Before you do that, let's just say hello to Nikki from Retro Bunga. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice to join us, my friend. Thank you very much.
Cool. And hello, everyone. Thanks for joining in. So my name's Matt, and I have a YouTube channel. It's just my name, Matt Bryant. I started the channel in 2007, long time ago, and it was a drum channel for a long time. And then I started posting some guitar videos and then started posting just some random videos. The channel was kind of all over the place. But in, I guess it was June of 2020, I was in Target with my wife, and I don't know what took me down the toy aisle, but I just happened to look up and I see the Probe Droid, and I was like, that's cool. So I took it home, bought it and thought
Where
it would
was
look
he?
nice on the desk. And then did some research and discovered that it was an entire line of figures, and I just kind of fell in love with it right away. So I started in 2020. So I was 7 years late to the party, but kind of catching up.
Yeah, well, I think you've done a great job. I mean, I've seen some of your videos. I've seen your collection, absolutely stunning. And like I said in the green room, a lot of the people that kind of like chat on this channel, they very much into TVC and stuff like that. So I think Black Series does kind of get looked over a little bit on this channel.
Sure.
That's possibly my fault as well. So I do apologize for that, people. Let's just say hello to Darth Wizzy. Hey, Darth Wizzy, nice to join us.
Hey, Nick.
What's Keith put? I wonder if
my
he was
friend?
the first in the toy community to drop his trousers on. There you go. More than likely. We've got George Aiken in the house. Hello, George. How are you? Nice to join
George.
So what is it then about the Black Series, the 6-inch line, that does it for you as opposed to the TVC? Because TVC, in my eyes, is kind of like the granddaddy of the action figure, because back in 77 and stuff like that. I'm assuming you had the toys back in the day, the Kenner toys.
I had everything through 1980, but right about that time was when I was really, really starting to get into music.
Oh, okay.
And my mom convinced me to give all of my Star Wars toys to my 2 younger half brothers that live with my father. And I kick myself every day, for agreeing to that. But
yeah,
it's all gone. I've never seen that stuff again. It's all gone, and I absolutely hate it. I would give anything to get all that back. But as far as scale, I mean, yes, TVC is certainly a world building scale.
Yeah,
you can have more vehicles. But for me, I'm kind of a detailed kind of person. I like the amount of detail in the figure. My hands are pretty big, and the 6-inch figures, I just find it easier to play with.
Yeah.
Now they do, of course, take up more room, and you don't get many vehicles, but it's like a trade-off, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
awesome. I absolutely have nothing wrong with the 3 3/4 inch scale. Those that love it, that's awesome.
Yeah, because it's kind of I mean, Star Wars is a divided fandom anyway, so it doesn't matter whether it's the movies or the figures, does it? 3 3/4 inch, 6-inch, and stuff like that. Some people really don't like 3 3/4. Some people really don't like 6-inch, but I'm kind of on the fence. I don't mind either, to be honest with you. So I do have a lot of 6-inch. I have scaled back a bit on what I collect, but you go full out. I mean, so all the figures that you have now, have you caught up properly from the first wave of figures and stuff like that?
So as far as Orange Line, I have the Sand Trooper.
Yeah.
And I have a knockoff Maul.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And that's it for the Orange Line. For Blue Line, I have Han in Stormtrooper disguise.
Yeah.
And Proto Boba.
Yeah.
And that's it for the Blue Line, I think.
Okay. Are you, because you're mainly a loose collector, aren't you? You don't keep the boxes, or do you keep them in boxes?
I keep the boxes. They're on they're in a shelf in the next room.
Yeah, yeah.
I've gotten, well, I guess just in the last few months, I have been boxing some of them up and sticking them in the attic. I just have a problem throwing boxes away. I don't know why. I've always saved boxes. But from the media that I really like, I do have those on display, with the Galaxy mural out front.
Yeah, yeah. So let's just catch up with the chat. So Connor's put blue box Stormtrooper pulled me into Black Series, $13.99 at the time. That's changed.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, gosh, I remember when these were about $14.99. They were the 40th anniversary Star Wars figures and stuff like that. And I just, because I didn't even know Black Series existed until 2017. And it was only by off chance that we went into our local town and had a Toys R Us.
Is that right?
And I was walking past, the toy aisles, it's Toys R Us. There's loads of toy aisles. I was walking past the Star Wars section and these car backs caught my eye. And that was it. I was like, wow, absolutely wow. So from that point on up to the end of that year, 2017, I managed to get all the figures that were out in that wave. The first 12 figures and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was the car backs for me that really did sort of like pull me in. And then I realized that they were doing like other figures and stuff like that. And so let's just quickly take a look at this, because I've got this up. So we've got the orange boxed figures here. So you've got Luke Skywalker X-Wing, Darth Maul, Sand Trooper, R2-D2, Leia. I do have the Leia.
Do you? Yeah, that one
yeah.
is sorely missing from my Jabba display.
Oh,
I mean, I made a Jabba throne and everything.
yeah.
I just don't have Leia, but that one's still crazy expensive.
Yes.
And of course, from these, I have the Archive Luke and the 40th Boba. So I have those figures, just not from this particular wave.
So I mean, this is the orange and black packaging, and this was 2013. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so would you go back and get these figures and keep them in the boxes, or are you okay with the figures that you got? Because a lot of these have been re-released with the photo real faces and the better articulation. Or are you happy with the modern ones? Or would you want to go back and just get these for the sake of getting
it would certainly be neat to have, to keep in the box just for, just to say, hey, I have these. But I am an opener. The only figures I have still on the cards are the vintage collection figures that I do have. And then I have some of the Power of the Force and Power of the Jedi Episode 1. I do have a small group of those.
Yeah.
But I am an opener. I like to play with toys. So but it would be cool to have these. Even though a lot of them don't look that great.
No, I mean, some of the facial sculpts from
by today's standards
aren't great, are they? But for the majority of these are the original trilogy figures, but you've got an Obi-Wan Kenobi there from Revenge of the Sith, and then you've got Anakin Skywalker in there for the Revenge of the Sith as well. So I found it a little bit weird that they've managed to put two of the we'll come back to some of those a bit later, two of those prequel figures in with the in with those figures.
With the OT,
I'm
an odd choice.
I mean, are you a Star Wars fan through and through, or are there bits of Star Wars that you don't like, or you into all?
I don't like everything. I mean, you can be a fan and still not like every single thing that comes out. I mean, you know, some of the shows, and the sequels aren't my favorite. You know, for me, it's the original trilogy because I was 6 when they came out. So that was like the perfect time just to get drawn in to the original trilogy. The prequels, Revenge of the Sith is in my, top 5. And I love Clone Wars and Rebels, Mandalorian season 1 and 2. Season 3, I thought kind of went off the rails a little bit.
It did. It did. I mean, because I love your prequel collection, because I've just recently watched your video of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Anakin, and there's a bloody little fly buzzing around my head.
Oh no.
So I do apologize if I'm waving my hands.
Bugger off.
Bugger off. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. So that box set looks absolutely stunning. But before we get into that, let me just say, just quickly, original Black Series Boba Fett was my first Black Series figure.
Oh, nice, Ricardo. That's awesome.
We've got BOE. Hi. Surely you must have heard of the Blacked Out Ewoks.
Oh yeah. We're connected on Instagram.
Okay, absolute legend. Talking of legends, we've got Jonathan Redmond. Hello, sir.
Hey, Jonathan.
This man is responsible for me going into all the sort of like what do you call them? The expensive stuff like SH Figuarts and Mavericks and YOLO Park and all that sort of stuff. So Nice. So Georgie, if you want someone to blame for me buying those, that's Jonathan Redmond. Will you bugger off, for the love of God? Right in front of my face.
Did you get him?
No. What's this? Looking at the orange line Han Solo, they're comparing the accessories to the recent release of Han. Are you disappointed that we get so much less now? I think this is a question for you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I know it's a budget thing. I've got to fly too. Wow, really? They're probably more expensive to make now. Licensing fees are, I'm sure, go up every year for the Star Wars license, for Hasbro to have to pay for. It does suck. I mean, the brand new Han, a lot of people were saying, man, I wish he came with the Stormtrooper belt. I wish he came with the gloved hands, but, it's kind of to be expected now, And now the thing that's really starting to, and I don't want to use the word upset, but, it does suck. The weapons, especially the saber hilts, are just completely devoid of paint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because in your last video, the Han Solo you did,
Hmm.
the blaster wasn't painted, was it? The tip of his blaster. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
surely does
blaster
it cost
and the
that much
grip.
more money to sort of like put that kind of attention to detail in?
Yeah,
So, I
you
mean,
wouldn't think so.
I know with TVC, there's a lot of issues with paint apps when it comes to
Mm,
weapons. Some of the weapons have gone back to being very bendy and rubbery again.
yeah.
Some of the face sculpts, they're improving. I mean, you're
Hmm.
getting those same quality issues with Black Series.
Yeah, a lot of the blasters are very, very flexy. Kind of hard to put it in their hand without it just bending all over the place. Even at that scale, I can't imagine a 3 3/4 inch scale weapon being flexy. Something that small.
Yeah,
That'd be super frustrating.
yeah.
Um, but as far as head sculpts, I mean, I think they've come a long way in TVC. I mean,
Oh, yeah, they have. Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
scale, there's a
Yeah.
lot of them that look really good.
They still can't seem to get Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford's likeness, though,
No, I
really.
mean,
So,
I don't know. The new Han, I think, is pretty good, but Luke,
yeah,
they cannot nail Mark
yeah,
Hamill and
yeah,
keep it consistent. You know,
yeah.
they're
It's
all
a
different.
strange one.
They're all different, and it's the same actor. Um,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Dagobah Luke is probably my favorite, and even Yavin Luke, I think, looks pretty good.
yeah,
But the rest of them, they're just, they're all over the place.
yeah, yeah.
So,
So going back to the San Diego Comic Con, Anakin
mm,
and Obi-Wan, I mean, I thought that looked superb.
it's a it's a very fun set, and I kind of lucked out and got one.
Yeah,
A lot of people had a lot of trouble securing one, and there's a lot of people that have yet to get one. But it went live to well, for non-premium members at 2 p.m. and sold out. And I just kept checking back, refresh. And right about 3:30, about an hour and a half after it went up, I just happened to get lucky, got it in the cart. It stayed in the cart,
yeah.
and I was able to check out. And it got here within the week. So I feel pretty fortunate.
Wow.
But
Well, I
it
mean,
is very cool
those are
set.
they normally difficult to get those exclusives?
I mean, lately the SDCC exclusive haven't been hard to get, but this one is just handled so poorly. I don't know what happened. Either
Yeah.
they didn't make enough or they didn't anticipate that many people trying to get one.
Really?
I mean,
That
it's
does
Anakin and
surprise me.
Obi-Wan. They should know that's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be a very desirable set. So
yeah,
it's just really
yeah.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Um,
I've heard mixed things as far as it going back up for pre-order at a later date.
right.
But I'm not sure. Don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. So Jonathan's put Snowspeeder Luke had an epic face sculpt. I
Mm,
mean, that was
yeah.
part of the Empire Strikes Back 40th. And I've got to
Yeah.
say, again, those card backs really did draw me in. So I've
Hmm.
got all of those. I did get the Snowspeeder. I got
Yeah, that one does look
Luke,
good.
the
Yeah.
Snowspeeder. Yeah. I mean, are you
Hmm.
disappointed that they don't do a lot of vehicles within Black Series? Because I mean, you look at G.I. Joe classified series and what they can do with
Yeah,
6-inch
they have a
scale figures
ton of
and
vehicles.
vehicles.
Yeah.
Are you a little bit disappointed that that's not sort of like filtering down into Black Series 6-inch?
I am. I mean, space is one thing. I mean, the Stap, where I'm backwards. The Stap, that's a good
Yeah,
size vehicle.
yeah,
Maul's Blood Thin,
yeah.
that's a good size vehicle. But if you go much bigger than that, it's like, where are you going to put it? The
Well,
snow
yeah.
speeder's pretty big. I mean, I don't have it. I've just seen pictures, but that's pretty big. The
It's a
TIE
nice vehicle.
fighter
It's
is
not as big
big.
as the TIE fighter is ridiculous.
It's massive.
And
Yeah.
well, the thing is with that was over here for about 120 pound in
Yeah.
Toys R Us, and then
Hmm.
it went down to half price 60. So we snapped it up and thought, yeah, we'd buy that. But the thing
Really.
is, once you put it together, it is so difficult to get those wings off. It
That's what I've heard.
really is.
Yeah.
They are proper, and it takes up so much room. And not only
Yeah.
that, it was a first order TIE fighter as well. So I
I
don't
know.
want to poo-poo the sequels, but I think
I would
I'd
rather
like
have
it a
an
bit better.
Imperial.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd much rather have an Imperial
definitely.
TIE
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah. But I mean, you had the
Um,
speeder bike, didn't you? That came out. You had Luke Speeder. That was
yeah,
pretty
I've
cool.
got two speeders. I have the one from Jedi and the one from The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't have Luke's speeder. That is a piece that I've been wanting.
yeah. That's a nice piece.
I would love to have the snow speeder. Don't really care about the TIE fighter, honestly, just because it's so
Yeah,
freaking
yeah,
big. But the snow
yeah,
speeder would be awesome. But as far as vehicles, I mean, you can't do much bigger than like a Jedi starfighter. Because even an X-wing to scale, the wingspan would be 4 feet long, probably in
yeah,
6-inch scale.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
just
I'm just looking at the Cobra Rattler, and I'm just thinking if
mm,
they can do, I mean, does it necessarily need to be dead on scale? Because they could do a 6-inch
mhm,
version. I mean, of an X-wing, they could do that as a HasLab. So, I mean, we get to
mhm,
HasLab in a bit, but
yeah,
I'm looking at the wingspan there, and I think that would suit an X-wing down to because I think the fuselage would be a little bit narrower than the Rattler.
yeah, yeah, it could be. I'm just really concerned about the price. I mean, would people go for it? How much would it be? I wonder if they
Well,
can use
that's the
wing.
thing, isn't it? I mean, you pay this Star Wars tax, don't you, when it comes to
Definitely.
those kind of things?
I mean, the LAAT, $450. That's a lot for TVC, and that's probably scaled back a little bit.
Yeah,
The Ghost was underscaled uh,
yeah,
by a lot because that's a big ship. The
yeah. That
Ghost
is a
is
big
not
ship. Yeah,
small.
yeah.
I have
That
the
is
Micro
big.
Galaxy Ghost. It's not
Yeah,
the,
that's probably
it's
more.
not
That's probably better detailed and
yeah.
better paint apps than the one TVC. But
Mm,
right, let's just quickly catch up with the chat. So Kieran's put, to be
mhm.
fair, Mark Hamill's face did change in real life between Star Wars and it did. It
That's
did.
true.
That's because he had that car crash.
Hmm.
Winos has put, I
Yeah.
think because the Snap and Darth Maul Speeder didn't sell out, they made a smaller amount of the Anakin. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I've
I mean,
got the
that's what I was
Snap.
thinking. The fact that they just didn't make enough of the Anakin and Obi-Wan set, which again was
Yeah.
crazy because they should have known that would have been a highly desirable set.
Well, you would have thought so, wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, I do like the Darth Maul Speeder,
Mhm.
so I'll
Yeah.
hopefully be picking that up as well, part of the 40th.
Mhm.
Mando season 1 speeder bike was the best last vehicle Black Series he got.
Mm.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
What's
That's a
his
good one.
retail wise? Okay.
Oh,
One knows I have all the Black Series vehicles except the TIE Fighter.
cool.
Yeah, that is a big piece, and like I say, when you get those wings in, it's you cannot get them out. That is a pain
It's massive.
to get them
And
out.
yeah, you can't take it apart. You almost have to break it to get the thing apart.
Yeah, yeah, and you just
Yeah.
think, oh, there's no point, no point.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt, I have to disagree. The Rattler shows 6-inch could be done.
I mean, it
Oh,
could, sure. Yeah, you can scale it back a little bit. It would be fine.
yeah.
Just like you said, Stu, with the Star Wars tax, I can't imagine how much they would
Well,
charge.
I mean, you look at GI Joe. I mean, their HasLabs are going for about 350, which is
Mhm.
I don't find too bad considering you're getting the electrics as well, the light up cockpit
Mhm.
and engines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas Star Wars, you're getting, you're paying £100 and maybe more for like Star
Mhm.
Wars. So yeah, those prices will probably be through the roof if they do
Mhm.
anything like that. I open my Black Series Snow Speeder. It takes up a lot of a little bit of space. I never opened the TIE Fighter because it's massive. Yeah, we're going to be moving the TIE Fighter on. We do have it, and I'm going to be moving that on.
Yeah, I've never seen that thing in person, but I've heard it's just huge.
Yeah, it is big. I think Darth Maul Speeder suffered from coming out after the 3-pack Maul set and his because again it was another Darth Maul, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
they don't really plan these things out or think them through properly, do they, Hasbro? Sometimes
Yeah,
and it's not just TVC that have issues with this kind of thing. It's
Mhm.
Black Series as well. I mean, you get 3 Darth Mauls in the space of like how many?
In a very, very short time. Yeah, and a lot of people were saying, I don't want another mall. Either they skipped
Yeah.
out on the STAP and were just going for the 3-pack, or those that had Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan already, they just went for the single release.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, have the base sculpts improved on Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same sculpt, just the paint apps are
The
slightly
photo real
better.
face. Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly think the 50th, no, sorry, the 3-pack Qui-Gon face looks a little bit better than the 50th. That's the one that I have.
Yeah.
And that Padawan Obi-Wan, that was the first time I had gotten that figure.
Yeah.
I never had that figure prior, so that was a new one for me.
Okay.
And it looks fine.
Yeah. What
Looks
about
good.
tooling? Has the tooling improved within Black Series at all, or has it always been
The most recent releases, I think the articulation is getting better and better. Every year. Especially in the elbows, the butterfly joints, the knees. A lot of them still just get to 90, which is fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying, "Man, I wish I could bend that, knee just a little bit more." As far as standing up, most of them stand up fairly well.
Yeah.
Not not requiring a stand. Because I only have a handful on stands. These are all just standing on their own.
Yeah. Do you get many? Do you get many of them fall over at all, or they quite
so
secure?
Lately, I don't know if it's the heat. Georgia heat is very hot in the summer. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I guess for the past couple of months, I would come down here and a few have fallen, not so much causing a giant avalanche, but I've had a few, take a few more with them.
Yeah. So that's a nightmare, isn't it, when that happens?
I know you come down here.
Yeah.
Or if I'm in the other room, I'll hear, just a little knock. And I'm like, I know what that was. And I'll come in here and sure enough,
one of them's gone over.
What
about dusting? Because every collector has this issue. How often do you dust?
Probably not often enough. The basement really doesn't get all that dusty compared to the rest of the house.
Aren't you?
Yeah, this is a basement.
Yeah.
Now, as far as a dusting routine, like these shelves over here, this is a 5-tier shelf.
Yeah.
I will take an afternoon and just like do a few. And then the next afternoon, I'll do the next, couple. And then this one over here, kind of the same thing, just do a shelf at a time. I've never done everything all in one pop. That would literally take all day.
People understand how time consuming and draining it is to just constantly go around dusting. It's like painting the Golden Gate Bridge. Once you've started it, you get to one end, you've got to do it all again. I did some dusting yesterday, and I've got to say it's the first time for a long time that I did some dusting. And there's certain people, one of them's not in the chat at the moment, Adam Berry, he's always on at me about dusting. So I did some dusting today and stuff like that and tried to spruce it up a little bit. And that looked too bad. I quite like it. So there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, the only good thing about dusting is you get to change poses is what I do quite often if I'm dusting.
Yeah, I was going to say, how often do you change
I'll stick it in a different pose.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. B, what's up? I don't know. Not super often. Like there's certain areas that I'm just drawn to. Like as soon as I come down here, I don't know what it is, but I always head for the clones.
Yeah.
Or I head for like the Empire section or something like that. And I'll kind of monkey with them, change rifle poses, change, some of the lightsaber wielding characters. I might flip flop the hands or whatever,
Yeah.
Just fun.
Oh, no. Cool beans.
Yeah.
Right. BOE's put, I quite like picking up Black Series figures to determine the odd review from time to time. Well, BOE collects everything. He's he collects a lot of vintage as well.
Oh, nice.
I will take Darth Maul figure any day. Yeah, I've got to say I do. Well, my wife's probably watching this, so I don't. But I would like to get a new version of Darth Maul because I got the original version of Darth Maul in the early version. So we'll get to those in a second. We've got Mr. B in the chat. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice of you to join us. My good friend Boba Hicks. Hello, sir. Hoping you are keeping well, sir. Nice of you to join us. The pair of you. Thank you. Everybody's saying hello to each other again. Have we got anybody new? What's this? BOE. I don't know what's going on here. What's this? Where are the clones?
Where are the clones?
Yeah.
Right up this shelf. Well, sort of starting up there with phase 1 and then jumping down here to Attack of the Clones. And then it sort of bleeds into Clone Wars and kind of ends right there. And then it starts Revenge of the Sith.
So you do your display chronologically?
Yeah, I'm weird like that.
Not at all.
Yeah. And it kind of bounces. Like it starts in the closet. It starts with Knights of the Old Republic and goes down through Rogue One.
Okay.
And then picks up A New Hope over here, and then Empire, Jedi, and then bounces over here from Mando, Book of Boba, Ahsoka, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
I do have one oddball shelf that has all of the Lucasfilm Publishing figures, comic line.
Okay. Yeah.
They're separate.
Okay.
I did have them mixed in with the main display as far as like timeline.
Yeah.
But when I picked up these shelves for the OT, I found myself completely running out of room. So I had to make another shelf for just EU.
Yeah.
So that's okay. It worked out all right.
Yeah, no, cool.
I don't mind.
Sorry about the typing errors. I'm so sleepy. That's all right, BOE. probably old age as well. Never mind. We've got Darren Robinson. Hello, sir. Just remember how many malls you order. Yes, I know. I've been known to order 1 or 2 figures of the same figure, that is. But yeah, no, I definitely. The thing is, though, I like the 3-pack because I don't have a Qui-Gon or an Obi-Wan, so that 3-pack is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I do have a sort of like a Sith shelf where I've got Vader and Inquisitors from the Obi-Wan series. Then I've got Vader and the Emperor and 2 Emperor's Royal Guards, and I've got Dooku and Maul at the top. But then I like the speeder as well, but I won't open the speeder. I'd keep the speeder boxed, and as I have done with the Stab. So I'll probably end up with all 3. No, I won't honestly. Where are the clones? Like, where are the clowns? The song. Oh God. Okay. All right.
It's not
Usual Mike. Hello. Good morning,
Mike.
sir. How are you? It was nice to see you on ZSL last night. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Nice for you to join us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good to see you, Mike.
Question from Matt: how many different figures are there, and do you have them all? Oh, there you go.
As far as Black Series, I mean, I don't have them all. I probably I keep a list on Action Figure 411. Just to keep them, and just have a log of them. And the last time I looked, as far as what I have, it's approaching 480.
Wow,
something like that, in just Black Series. But I also have my Joes mixed in. I've only got about 20 of the classified series. But yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
but. Like Orange Line and Blue Line, I really don't have many. I just have the archive versions of those.
Yeah. We're talking about the Blue Line. Let's take another look at the Blue Line. So
that's next up.
Yep. So that's from 2014 to 2015. This is the blue packaging. So you got the Stormtrooper there, version 2, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi, Chewie, TIE Pilot, Yoda. Clone Trooper Sergeant. You got an Obi-Wan again. So he was released twice then. Revenge of the Sith. Is that what was they done him twice?
Yeah, it was a repack. Yeah.
Han Solo, Stormtrooper, Bosk. That is, I like Bosk. I think he's all right there. Emperor there, Luke Stormtrooper. And then you're getting into the clones, which are pretty cool.
Yeah.
You've got the Clone Captain, Clone Commander Cody, IG-88, Princess Leia in Boosh disguise. And then you get these as well. Look at this, the Tauntaun. Wow.
Yeah. I do have a Tauntaun.
Have you got any of the monsters?
I have a Tauntaun.
Yeah.
David at Red Wagon Diorama sent me a Tauntaun, so I have that. Yeah. I have the SDCC Jabba.
Right.
Sorry, the most recent one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know the one you mean.
Yeah. And then I have that speeder bike. Nate from Out of the Basement actually sent me that speeder.
Yeah.
So very kind of him.
That does look cool. I do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you don't have the Wampa.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't. And I think the Blue Line looks a little bit better than the re-release, honestly, as far as the face on the Wampa.
Oh, okay.
I've always liked that one a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, they've done this again, have they, the Wampa?
Okay. Yeah, they did it in the retro box, similar to the Kenner retro packaging. Can't remember when that one came out, but I don't know. For me, I've always thought the Blue Line looks a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting. And what about Jabba? Because you've got Jabba, but you don't have his dais, do you? They didn't come with that.
No.
Why?
So that Jabba just came with the railing and the hookah and Salacious. And then I built the throne out of styrofoam and lots of paint, lots of joint compound. And then one of my subscribers sent me some 3D printed Cyclops heads.
Oh, okay.
So I painted those and put them on there, and it looks pretty good overall, I think. For what it is.
Why did Hasbro not do the throne with it as well? I don't get it, because you got it with the Black Series. You got it with the TVC version, and the original Kenner version.
It's probably a scale thing. It probably would have been too expensive, and no one would have bought it. Maybe. I don't know. But I had fun building one.
I guess.
Yeah. Now the funny thing is, I built the throne without Jabba, and I had someone that had a Jabba send me some rough measurements on Jabba.
Yeah.
So I kind of was guessing, and it could be a little bigger, but it's okay. For the shelf, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with how it looks. I mean, it actually turned out pretty well.
Oh, cool.
But it
Yeah,
is a little small.
I did pre-order him, but then I cancelled him because
Did you?
I've cancelled quite a bit. Yeah.
Mm.
According to George Atkin, according to him, he knows he's got 5 vintage collection AT-ATs. That is
Wow.
insane. But then
That's
George
cool.
has got a huge collection of Action Force as well, a massive
Dang.
collection. So Black Series got me back into collecting again with the blue and orange lines. That's pretty
Nice.
cool. Awesome. We got the humble collector. Nice you to join us, sir. Evening, gents. As an unboxed collector and don't care value, what do you think of collecting for investment? Oh, there's a question, and I'll hand it over to you, Matt.
No, I don't. I mean, if you look at prices, yeah, like Action Figure 411, for instance, they give you, prices as far as recent sales on eBay, and very few of them actually gain value.
Yeah.
That's not why I'm here. I collect for fun. I just enjoy them. I enjoy looking at them. I enjoy playing with them. I don't think I would ever sell these. I mean, it would be a nightmare to sell an entire collection anyway.
Yeah.
They really don't gain value. Now, of course, there's perceived market value, like, I don't know, Archive Anakin, for instance.
Yeah.
Is going for crazy money. Slave Leia is going for stupid money on the aftermarket, but
Yeah. The thing is that's the thing as well, isn't it? It's the secondary market that really sort of like bumps the prices up because people will pay what they'd be willing to pay. But I mean, even though I do keep a lot of stuff in boxes and stuff like that, it doesn't mean to say I'm keeping it in boxes for monetary value. It's because I like the way it looks. I think the box is and the packaging of the card backs are just as important as the figure. So it's the overall package. I'm not trying to look like a toy shop or anything like that. I just like the way that I've got, card backs on display.
Yeah.
I've got boxed figures on display, boxed vehicles on display.
I've
got loose stuff. I've got 3 3/4 inch mixed in with 6 inch and 7 inch. I don't care. Wow. It don't bother me. I'm like you, Matt. I do it for the fun of doing it. Do you know?
Yeah. And it's your collection. You can display however you want.
Exactly. There's no right way of collecting. There's no wrong way of collecting. It's
there's a lot of people that think there's a right and wrong way, but
yeah. Well, I hope that's answered your question, the humble collector.
Yeah. That's not how I look at it. I've never thought of this as an investment.
Yeah.
And I have so many people, like at work or people I know, it's like, hey, you ever think about selling them? It's like, no. Yeah. It's the last thing on my mind.
So do you like not sell to make money, but do you sell to make space for other figures? I mean, do you move stuff on to get new stuff in, or do you not do that?
Honestly, I don't think I've sold anything, honestly. If I have to make space, I just kind of cleverly just kind of scoot things down. Or if it's something I really just don't need on the shelf, I may just like stick it somewhere else, in the room or in the next room.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever sold anything, honestly.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, giving some stuff away, but not selling them. Yeah.
So Kim has put, apparently there are over 900 figures, so Matt's not much of a collector of Black Series. Yeah,
I guess not.
Don't mind Kieran. Don't mind Kieran.
Ricardo. I mean, I was 7 years late to the party, so I had some serious catching up to do, but
yeah. Again, Ricardo's put there over 900 Black Series figures in the main line and sublines such as holiday figures and convention exclusives. I mean, are you into those kind of like Halloween style figures, or the credit collection, or the carbonized collection that they did?
The only carbonized figure I have is the carbonized Scout Trooper in the Mando line, just because it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
For credit collection, I do have almost all of them, but I got them all on sale. I think the only one I paid full price for was the Blue Mando. But all the rest of them I got on sale, and then one was a gift. Cara Dune was gifted to me, which is a great looking figure. The holiday figures, I have 2 of the gingerbread clones, and the only reason why I have those is because I found them at Ross for $5 each. Couldn't pass that up. The Halloween.
You guys are so lucky to have places like Ross and Ollie's. I mean, we've
yeah.
got nothing like that
Really?
over here in the UK. Really,
It's totally hit or miss.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, we have 3 Ollies within 7 miles of home, you know, in every direction.
Yeah.
And the newest one had nothing. We
Oh,
went up
wow.
there just the other day because it was
Yeah.
a brand new Ollie. So I was like, oh, cool. And they had squat. And then the other Ollies that we go to quite often has a ton of Saw Gerrera that has been sitting there since that line came out. They have lots of Zori Bliss, Holdo.
Yeah. Oh,
they have a lot of archive Bush Leia, a lot of archive Emperors, you know. But there have been times where they had a lot of archive 3POs, and I picked up a couple of those, painted one, and made a U3PO.
Yeah.
And then doctored one.
Yeah.
To make it specific to Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's totally hit or miss. Same thing with Ross. You know, I've found some pretty cool things at Ross, but it's like most times it's just a bunch of junk.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you just said about making a customized U3PO. Are you quite handy with the old customizing and stuff like that? Because you painted your Han Solo blaster, didn't you? And you know, that was naughty. You shouldn't really have to do
you shouldn't
that.
Have
you know,
to.
that's unpainted anyway, shouldn't it? But
so
you
what
don't
kind
do it on the custom.
Yeah, what sort of got me into the whole customizing thing is I started picking up Bandai model kits.
Yeah.
And painting those. Like I recently did General Grievous, and that was a ton of fun and tons of fun to paint. I mean, I'm still a novice. I mean, I don't consider myself an expert by any means, but I'm getting better and better each time I do it. Customizing figures, you know, painting figures, painting weapons. So yeah, it's fun.
Oh, cool.
And you feel good once it's done. You're like, I did that. So
well, but I mean, it's like, you know, a lot of people say when you get these, like, say, like, you know, HasLabs or vehicles, and you could just put a coat on them. I don't think you should have to do that, because you know, you pay that kind of money. I don't really think that we should be having to do that kind of thing. You know, put the weathering on and add stuff to them ourselves. I mean, like say, some people like yourself, you know, you're quite okay with the customizing and stuff like that. So
yeah, like doing just a little bit of silver dry brushing on a blaster really makes a ton of difference.
Yeah.
I mean, it really brings it to life, makes it look, you know, real.
Has it always been an issue though, with the weapons being all bendy and with the lack of paint apps?
No, some of the earlier releases, like when I first started in 2020, and I don't know about, I'll take that back. Some of the earlier releases, the weapons did look good, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know, I'm trying to remember. Seems like just in the last year or so, the weapons are beginning to, you know, be devoid of paint and being super flexy. But some of the earlier ones were fine. You know, some nice dry brushing, nice paint on the grip. You know,
does that take the edge off it? Does that take the enjoyment away from you? Because you get to like review a figure, and you think the figure's great, but look at this.
But then the weapon kind of brings it down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating, but it's an easy fix. You know, it really doesn't take very long to, you know, whip out some silver paint or some brown paint and, you know, paint the grip, do some silver dry brushing.
Yeah.
You know, it's really not that difficult, but we shouldn't have to do that.
No, absolutely not. Let's just catch up with the chat. And I have the Wampa, the speeder bike, the black twin pack speeder bike. Oh, yeah. I know that. Yeah, I know the black speeder bike. Yeah, cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting the speeder bike at some point, the Return of the Jedi one. Not bad for 4 years collecting though, Kieran.
Oh, back to his statement. Yeah. You know, whatever he said. No, I get it.
Hello, Jill. Not spoken to you in over a year, mate. Hope you're doing well. That's BOE. Right, let's just quickly jump back onto this then, because then after this blue and blue lined series, you had from 2015 to 2020, you had the red and black packaging. And I mean, there was a lot of figures in here, and this was all mainly
that was
sort of like sequel figures.
There's a lot of sequel trilogy at first.
There was.
Yeah, which I don't have many from the sequel trilogy, and most of those I got on sale.
Yeah.
Again,
it's really random. You've got all these sequel trilogy figures, and then they just chucked in
and there's Django there. That's so weird.
And then they start going into Rebels and
Some
Because
OT,
the thing
Rogue
is,
One.
what annoys me is that you get these figures here, like the Kane and Jarrus, and then a few years later, or maybe a year or so later, they do different packaging with photo real faces, and you think, oh god,
Yeah, I know.
you know.
Yeah.
But some of these figures are, don't mind. The Shore Trooper looks pretty cool.
Oh, that one's that's one of my faves right there.
Imperial Death Trooper. Oh yeah, with the red arm 3PO. Krennic was cool. I like the new version of Krennic. I think he looks pretty cool with the photo real.
Yeah, they did a good job on that head sculpt. Yeah,
they did.
It's the same sculpt, but they did a nice job with the updated photo reel.
Yeah, he looks a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got Darth Revan there. Snow Trooper, again, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And
then share
it. So the good thing about the Black Series is that you do get your whole set of teams, don't you? So you got the whole lot of Rebels figures, you get the whole lot of Rogue One figures, you get the whole lot of the Bad Batch. You don't get that in TVC. Is there anything that you look at the TVC and think, my God, we wish we had that in Black Series?
Let's see. The most recent one that comes to mind is Callus from Rebels.
Yeah,
Agent Callus. That's one that I would love to see for the Rebels line.
Yeah.
Shin Hati and Balin Skull, I think, are scaled better in TVC because they really screwed that up for Black Series.
Yeah, I saw your video. Yeah,
they're both the same height, which is just stupid. Some of the clone troopers.
Yeah.
Some of those are in TVC that I would love to see in Black Series. Like Blitz and Havoc. Some of those named clones.
Yeah.
But. Yeah,
because you've just got a load of new clones as well, haven't you? You've got Shakti and
Shakti and Luminar Unduli. Barriss Offie's coming out soon. Still have the latest Ayla on card in the retro package.
Yeah, that's cool. I pre-ordered those, but I canceled all of those.
Did you?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, those were Walmart exclusive here, and they were actually pretty easy to get. So,
were they?
Yeah.
Are they still available?
As far as I know, last time I looked, they were.
Ooh, okay, well, we're out in November. So
there were a couple, I think it was Kit Fisto, for some reason, shot up a little bit. But now I think he's back to retail. But Ayla and R2, Dooku, the Magna Guard is another one, that I haven't opened yet. This one's still pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to getting this guy to stand up. Things are notorious for falling over.
So Rhinos as 3D printed Jabba's Palace took a bit. It's quite large. That's awesome.
Nice.
That is awesome. And Jono says the same thing as well.
That's cool.
Hey, there was he. So he's saying hello to everybody. Darren Robinson. I threw all my Black Series boxes away. Yeah, I've done that with a few of my figures, Black Series ones. It's all good because I used to have quite a big display of Black Series figures out and about, but I put the majority of them away. Like I've got all my Mando figures up on the shelf there.
Nice.
I threw a lot of the boxes away. Did I keep the box for the speeder bike? I can't remember. But even then, you've got the client in Black Series, but they don't have them in TVC. So then again, we have people like. We have Jabba's goons. You don't have too many Jabba's goons.
Yeah, we don't have any. Yeah.
With that, the question I've got for you, Matt, is: are you quite happy with the fact that you've got your full set of Bad Batch figures? You got your full set of Rogue One, your Rogue One team, or would you want to trade those in so you can have figures like Jabba's goons? Or are you happy with getting a complete team?
Gosh. I was a big fan of Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I like that show a lot, and I loved Rogue One and Andor. So I'm very, very happy to have those for the shelf, but it would be awesome to have, some of those Jabba Palace goons, patrons, denizens, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to have those on the shelf, but I don't know if I would want to give up, figures from a couple of shows that I really, really enjoyed, just for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we get them in TVC, but we've only got Hunter and Crosshair,
which is
from the Bad
crazy,
Batch.
which is absolutely
Isn't it?
nutty.
We still don't have Baze Malbus for
Yeah, that's
as in
wild.
TVC. I'm not like, we don't still TVC still doesn't have Baze Malbus for
Yeah,
it's mad.
it's absolutely crazy.
That's it.
Wow.
Hands-on toys meant to be played with. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So there's still quite a few from season 3 of Bad Batch that I hope they do, like Hemlock, and the whole crew in their updated armor. That sort of blacked out armor and Crosshair with a bald head and a scar. I hope they do that.
Yeah.
At some point.
Do you think with Black Series, does it get to a certain point? Because it certainly does with TVC, that it's so far past that particular property that they don't tend to go back round and do those figures. So do you think it's a little bit late now for the Bad Batch season 3 figures to come out?
No, because quite
I'm
often,
surprised they haven't done Hemlock.
Yeah, I mean, quite often, like lately they've been focusing on A New Hope, and of course Revenge of the Sith, being an anniversary year. But there have been times where randomly they'll just release, someone from some oddball series that was out, years ago. So I haven't totally given up hope. But as far as the sequel trilogy, I really don't see them revisiting that again. Because for Rise of Skywalker, what did they do? Darkseid Rey.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And then Book of Boba Fett, they just kind of stopped. We don't even have Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. So
seriously?
Well, we have Throne Room Boba, which is essentially the end of Mando season 2 Boba.
Right.
Really.
Okay.
But the actual look that Boba Fett had in his own show, they haven't done that one yet.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Which is really weird.
You though, would you have fancied? I mean, I don't suppose you'd wanted those kind of like figures, the scooter crew or the moped crew. Or
no, that was one of the worst. That was just idiotic. Those I could do without.
Yeah.
But Boba Fett, I mean, even though the show wasn't good, at least I don't think it was, I would still love to have Boba Fett, just because I like Boba Fett.
Did you not get a Pike? Did you know anybody from the Pike Syndicate? Was that from Boba Fett? You did,
Pike Soldier. I have one of them. I almost picked up a second one. They dropped as low as I think $17 on Amazon not too long ago. And I almost picked up a second one, just to display that one with a different blaster, because he comes with 2 blasters.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I just never got around to it.
Just quickly catch up with the chat. So Darth Wizzy's put, I only collect for the passion.
Yeah, there you go, Nick.
Agree with that exactly, Wizzy. I collect what I collect because I love it. You love it because it's Star Wars, Des. That's what it is, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, hey, Kieran, we have to see your collection. Well, yeah, I mean, great to see Kieran's collection. What's this? As I often waffle, I was expecting the figures to be around 6 inches in 1978. Oh, wow.
I mean, during that time, 12-inch figures were kind of popular.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Taking that 900 figure amount and just pricing it at 25 quid, it would kick your wallet. Oh, yeah, that's my. I mean, like Connor said earlier in the chat, it was $13.99 for a Black Series figure. Now you're looking at $25
quid,
maybe 30 quid, depending on the, whether it's a deluxe or what have you.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
Craziness. Yeah, getting back to the price, Action Figure 411 is a good resource, just as far as tracking prices, as far as retail versus.
Wizzy, thank you very much, my man. Really appreciate that. Thank you,
Nick.
Awesome.
As far as comparing retail versus what they're worth now based on eBay sales, it's kind of cool to look at. And when I look at mine hasn't changed much, as far as market value versus what I paid for them.
Yeah,
really not a huge difference. So
when you first started collecting with the Black Series, I mean, for me, when I first started collecting, it was like it was like FOMO, really, fear of missing out. Did you ever suffer from that?
Yeah, when I first started, I felt like I had to have everything. Even like orange and blue lines were still pretty expensive, and they didn't look that great. I still just had to have them, but I never got around to getting them because they were pretty hard to find for a decent price. But then as I went on, I kind of realized, okay, I don't have to have everything, especially some of those sublines that are kind of weird, like the holiday, the Halloween figures. I skipped on all of those. And then quite a few others in like Gaming Greats line, for instance. I skipped on a lot of
Yeah,
those.
gosh, yeah.
So yeah, I kind of changed after the first year or two, and it's like, look, stop trying to find everything, because you're not,
Yeah.
you're not going to get everything.
No, I mean, are you a big fan of the Gaming Greats, Matt? Because I know a lot of people in TVC, they seem to think that we do get some Gaming Greats figures within TVC, and they'd rather not have those figures. But then again, you've got to cater for everybody, haven't you? So some people think, well, just concentrate on the original trilogy, the prequels, and that kind of thing.
As far as the Gaming Greats, I mean, I played Battlefront 2 a lot. I loved Jedi Fallen Order. So it's nice to have figures from those games and whatnot. Jedi Survivor, quite a few of those figures look really good, but the ones I skipped was Delta Squad.
Okay.
Just because they put them on the Hunter body, and to me they just didn't look right. They were way too small, just way too small, so I didn't even pick them up. And then I skipped on the Senate Guard, or I think it was Senate Guard from Force Unleashed.
Okay.
Like a blue Royal Guard.
Yeah.
I skipped that one. Yeah. But for the most part, I've enjoyed the Gaming Greats just because I've enjoyed the games.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have those characters on the shelf.
Is there one figure that you think, God, yeah, I'd need him in my collection?
Oh no, there's so many. I'm not good at picking out a favorite. Never have been, just because I like so many. But there's quite a few skins from Battlefront 2 that I would love to see. Some of the troopers, some of the clone troopers, some of the rebel troopers.
Yeah.
Some of the Imperial skins. That's something that I would love to see.
Yeah.
And same with Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Like the Mantis crew, Grease and Seer. I'd love to see those in the line. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten those yet. So yeah.
I mean, I'm selling off and moving on a lot of my Black Series collection, and it's predominantly the sequel stuff. Now, it is a shame, because I've got to say, I do like some of the designs on those figures. I don't mind the Sith Stormtrooper, the red armor. I don't mind that. Yeah. I don't mind the look of Captain Phasma. Character-wise, I thought she was a complete waste.
Yeah.
But design-wise, I think she looks good. I don't mind the Stormtrooper look either. I think that looks pretty good. There were some decent-looking characters, but the characters, for the most part, weren't great, and I don't want to be getting into bashing the sequels. So that's why I'm moving those on. But then I did pick up people like Vice Admiral Holdo. Why I did that, I have no idea. So I'm not going to make a massive amount of money on these, and I that wasn't the intention. I just want to move them on, get them out of the way, and then just concentrate on either deluxe figures or exclusive figures or anniversary figures. I look at these card backs, and the figures they probably haven't aged that well compared to some of the the modern day face sculpts and photo, but they do look good though. And it's just those card backs. I mean, do you because the TVC line, you've got that vintage style look. Do you wish they would do that with the Black Series and have every single figure come out in that style of card back?
It would look cool. I mean, I've always been a fan of the Galaxy packaging. I love the mural, but all of the anniversary figures on the card backs do look good. And I do save all the card backs. I have the card backs hanging up in another room. Yeah. And they do look really nice on the wall, even though there's no figure in the bubble. They still look fantastic. I don't know if I would want the entire line to be like that.
Yeah.
For those that are on card collectors, it would look incredible.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, isn't it? I mean, I guess because you're a loose collector.
Yeah.
It's Let's just
Going back to GeForce Racing's comment when he says, Matt, I'm not noticing the guitars in the collection room anymore. They're in the next room.
Okay.
They used to be right here.
Hello, we'll get to your comment in a second. I am a little bit behind on the chat. So
because they used to be right here, but I had to buy this shelf for the OT. So I moved the guitars in there next to the drum kit. So
cool.
Yeah, that's where they went.
So Rhinos has said, got 4 Ollies around me, and they have sold most of the Black Series after reducing them to $4.99. Oh my days! They have a bunch of the retro collection right now. $4.99. Yeah. Wow. I got the archive layer Boosh for a $5 at game. Yeah, I mean, they used to do some good stuff. Agree, Stu. I don't know what I said that you agreed with, so I can't remember. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, Ollie's.
That Grievous came out great.
Oh, thanks, Mr. B. Yeah, that was fun to do. That was a blast, and I learned a lot along the way. So
cool.
I appreciate it, and I'm so glad to have Grievous on the shelf finally because he's properly scaled.
Oh, okay. Was he not properly scaled then? Was the Black Series version not scaled?
No, the Black Series it's like 6 inches. He's way undersized, whereas the model kit is over 7 inches. So it scales much better.
Yeah.
Kind of challenging to put together, and he does need some paint, but man, he looks awesome on the shelf. I have to say.
So the Humble Collector says, I love painting and fixing things or adding my own touch. Awesome.
Yeah, that's always fun.
I just don't have the patience. I mean, I did a model kit the other day and it took me forever. Kieran, what do you collect, mate? Okay, they're having a little private conversation.
Yeah.
How your tattoo, did it hurt, My Little Pony? Yes, it did hurt. I've got to say I was there from 10 o'clock till about 1:15. The girl
just imagine if that was on the inner thigh.
No. It's well, yeah. So last night I went to bed and I sort of like I wrapped it, but then I forgot to clean off the cream that we put on it, so it kind of was seeping this morning. And I was like, damn it. And I put a towel down so I didn't seep everywhere. Right. I didn't know I was going to seep, but all the ink come out and it went over the duvet sheet. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, God. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't have
I'm not having it on the inside of the thigh, man. No chance. No way, man.
Yeah, I don't have a single tattoo.
You don't?
No. That's one thing I've never done.
Yeah. Well, it's probably best.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Probably because I don't know what I would want. Not sure.
Well, I've mainly got like tribal stuff. So this is the first bit of color that I had on me, and look, listen, I can look at it and go, that's a fantastic achievement, and everybody involved. So it's awesome stuff. We've got Damon. Hello, sir. How are you? Star Wars fan here.
What's up, Damon?
I'll stick to my Aliens and Predators respectfully. Too much to collect. Take care, fellas. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? There's so much Star Wars to collect, isn't there? And,
I've got an Alien and a Predator right here. Here's the NECA Predator, which is absolutely.
Is that NECA?
Yeah, this is the Jungle Hunter, and then the big chap Alien.
Yeah,
is awesome. I don't want to fool with him right now because I've got his tail. Okay. I've got his tail sort of tucked under some cables because he has a loose knee. He wants to fall over.
Okay. Yeah, I got my dad the big chap for
the Jungle Hunter Predator.
Hang on, let me just enlarge
awesome.
Look at that.
Yeah, there he is. So much detail.
Yeah.
Plasma caster. His little blades over here. Yeah.
Do you think NECA would do a good job with Star Wars?
They probably would. I mean, I like the Black Series plastic better. NECA, they seem fragile.
Right.
The plastic is harder, so there's not much give, and it just feels like it would fracture really easy versus the Black Series, where they do have a little bit of give. They are a little more rubbery. But I think NECA does a phenomenal job as far as detail. And I would love to get more. I mean, I just have just those two, but
they're known to be quite flimsy, aren't they, though?
You have to be careful with them.
Delicate.
Be super careful. If they take a shelf dive, something's going to break. Something's going to snap.
It's more likely going to be the figure. Yeah. Kieran says, at the moment, it's just Action Man 40th anniversary figures. Was he? Sadly, my collection has mostly all gone now. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. And then Des T asks, when you say Walmart exclusive, are there exclusive stickers on the packaging?
No, not on the Walmart. Now, years ago when the early days of Walmart, or Walgreens exclusives and GameStop exclusives, a lot of times they would slap a sticker on them, which was dumb, I thought. But they kind of stopped that, and the Walmart exclusives and Target exclusives don't have stickers on them.
Because they still come in the red and black boxes, didn't they? But they weren't numbered.
Right. Yeah, the exclusives were not numbered. Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct. But they, like, I think the Walgreens exclusive 3PO, and there was an Imperial Officer that was a Walgreens exclusive. I think it might have been Piet. Yeah.
Piet. Yeah.
There was a sticker on the box.
Yeah. No, because when I went to, when was it? I think it was 2019. Went out to Florida again, and there was a Walgreens on iDrive, and I thought we'd just nip in there. Not iDrive. I don't know where it was. It was down in Kissimmee somewhere. And I walked in and they had like a Piet and I was like, oh wow! And I was like so happy. It's like we don't get anything like this in the UK. So I was like, yeah, I love that, and I love that, and I come back with so much. And I was like, yeah, happy days.
Yeah, Walgreens is done here. We don't. There's no more Black Series at Walgreens anymore.
No,
no, they're done. They are done. Now you might find some remote Walgreens that still has some left on the shelf that have been sitting there since 2019
for a while. Yeah.
But yeah,
I suppose all their boxes are kind of like really badly damaged.
Oh, like somebody stepped on them and then put them on the shelf.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame.
But fortunately, like the Walmart exclusives and the Target exclusives, those have been very, very easy to get for the past few years.
Really?
Nice, because for a while Walmart was a nightmare.
Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah,
but it's gotten much better. Same with Target.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, hopefully all the negativity that was thrown towards those two companies, they've sort of like listened and taken note.
Maybe they've gotten I think they've gotten a whole lot better.
Oh, cool. George Aitken opened up the Stormtrooper 3-pack. Those guns are bendy. Wow. Hi, Kieran. Well, come on the stream sometime. Don't be shy, stranger. Oh, bless him.
The Stormtrooper 3-pack, is that in TVC?
Yes, I think it is. Yeah. You got the Biker Scout, the Snow Trooper, and the Stormtrooper. It's for shooting around corners, George. Very good. Very good.
Nice.
For the US guys, it's more a case of certain figures only sold in certain stores, not really a thing over this side of the pond, as our retailer get mostly everything.
Yeah.
What's that? That's why they miss a lot. Yeah, bendy weapons. Yeah. I still think it's amazing that you have a figure of Werner Herzog, such a cool filmmaker. Yeah.
It's actually a nice looking figure.
It is.
He came with the Camtono and the little fob. That's about it. But
yeah,
the head sculpt is great.
Yeah.
And definitely. It's a nicely detailed figure as well.
Yeah, good. Thanks, YouTube, for notifying me this. Hello, GeForce. How are you, my friend? Nice you to join us. I did finally get around to your comment. I had to sell most of my collection for financial reasons, Jonathan. Just rebuilding it now. Yeah, that's not great. Pressure.
I see Matt's collection.
Is Matt's collection in the house?
Yeah. What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt. Nice you to join us. I'll get to your comment in a minute. Where are we? Jonathan's put. That sucks, Kieran. But great to hear you been back up. What's this? Giving up hope. Is that a new? Yeah.
The last hope.
The last hope, yeah. Well, Kieran, that's rough.
No
regardless, pop on a stream sometime. Don't be shy. See, we all want to see you, Kieran. We want to see you. You're probably some stud muffin, aren't you? That's probably what like Adam Berry lookalike or something like that. I'm thinking about Mego sized back in '78. Ah, okay. Who's Nick?
Cool. Who was that?
Nick? Oh, that's Wizzy.
Oh, that's Nick. Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's APD. Hello, sir. How are you? Yeah. That's Nick.
Okay. Because Wizzy is also Nick.
Wizzy's also Nick. We've got a lot of Nicks. It's interesting when Star Wars collectors mention size, as originally Mego were offered the Star Wars franchise but turned it down. I wonder what the 8-inch Star Wars toy line would have been like. Yeah, because they would have probably had soft goods, would they not have done?
I bet they would have. Yeah, because the 12-inch figures did.
Yeah.
I bet an 8-inch. What an odd size. That'd be wild. But I bet they would.
Yeah.
I bet they would.
How's all the people in the chat doing? Well, they're doing very well. They're doing very well.
Yeah, they're having their own little conversations.
They are. Matt, I'm not noticing the guitars. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That was,
Yeah.
They're there. They're right over there. So
Yeah, it's I tell you, it's trying to keep up with this chat. You're selling Hondo. You pay me £100 to take it off your hands, and I promise not to throw it in the bin.
yeah.
Did you get any of the Disney parks exclusives, the 4-packs and stuff like that, the droid packs, and you got the? Did you not get those?
No, I did not. Like the creature pack and the droid pack.
Yeah.
The creature pack has been on Amazon actually for around $40, which is not terrible, but I have yet to pick that up. And the droid pack kind of goes in and out of stock on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's usually around 90. Which
Yeah.
for 4 figures, it's not terrible, but I don't know. I just haven't got around to picking them up.
Yeah. I mean, so I picked those up. I mean, yes, they are sequel trilogy, but I've got to say, I do like the design of them. I like the, I like the box work and the artwork and stuff like that. So, I know I've said I'm moving off all my sequel stuff. But I am keeping those because we picked those up at the Disney park. So,
okay.
And the annoying thing is now they got some of those in the Disney warehouse for next to nothing, which that's the thing that really gets me, Matt, is when you rush out and they, say, well, you got to get these now because it's, they could go out of stock. So you get everything and you're paying full whack for it. Yeah. Then 3 or 4 weeks later, you see that they reduced the price, and B, further down the line, it's on clearance in certain stores. You just think, why didn't I wait? And I fell for that so many times.
Yeah, I guess FOMO once again is real. There've been a few instances. The latest, the Star Wars Celebration, the Ronin, R5D56, that was $70 on Amazon. I jumped on it. It got here the next morning. Practically, it was like overnight delivery. But then a few weeks later, it was down to like $50 or so.
Oh, man, that's
not, $20. That's still a pretty good savings. Now the Star Killer set, the full set. At first, I just picked up the standalone Star Killer.
Yeah,
didn't get the full set, and I'm glad I waited because I actually got the full Star Killer set for around $50.
Was that the one with the Stormtroopers?
The Stormtroopers and all the force effects and all the other goodies. Yeah. You got that one for around $50. It went on a deep sale on Hasbro Pulse. Okay. So I'm happy I waited on that one.
Yeah. Did you get the Black Series special edition things with the, like you had the Kylo Ren, the Vader, the Luke with the light up lightsabers and the blast effects? No. The only blast effect kit or set that I got was the Stormtrooper with the blast accessories, is what they called it. It was just a couple of explosions and then a little blast effect coming out of the E11. Those blast effects actually turned color fairly quickly. Really?
And the blast effect for the rifle or the E11 that snaps on the end, it drooped.
Wow.
Yeah, just over time. But the the little explosion accessories really turned color.
Wow.
And they've been in a box, because I never put them on the shelf because they take up a little bit of room.
Yeah.
But they totally turned color. So I'm hoping that the lava effects on the Anakin and Obi-Wan set don't do that.
Well,
that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, there's a possibility, but I mean, it depends if they're going to be using the same plastic, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they may have changed that. Maybe they've gone to a better plastic, better dye,
of plastic,
whatever they use to color their plastic with.
Talking of plastic, what did you make of them going plastic free and getting rid of the windowless?
I didn't like it.
I mean, it didn't bother you, or you didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
No,
because if I'm in the store, a lot of times I will search for the best head sculpt. Because they do vary. Paint apps on the uniform, the outfits, but you couldn't tell with no window. And the fact that they changed mid-wave a lot of times. So for those that are inbox collectors with windows, they would display them, and then all of a sudden there's no window in mid-wave. That was just dumb.
Yeah.
Just really dumb. I was like, at least finish off the wave and then start a new one.
Yeah.
I thought that was a terrible idea. And of course, people would do figure swaps. They were having a lot of problems with figure swaps. They'd buy a figure.
I can't believe that. Well, I can this day.
And then they would stick they would stick a banana in the box or something, something just completely off the wall, and then return it. So just awful.
Wow, that is.
I'm glad that was short-lived.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Show some leg again and side bumps. No, what's the matter with you, Gap? Unbelievable.
You have to watch the replay.
Yeah, yeah. What vehicle do you like the Black Series to be made, Matt?
Oh,
Vader,
man.
TIE Fighter, ATST, detailed Rancor, and I couldn't find. Yeah.
All of those would be awesome. You know, the Vader tie wouldn't be as tall, obviously. It wouldn't look quite as obnoxious, even if it was slightly underscaled, which it probably is. The ATST would be probably 3 or 4 feet tall, but that would be incredible.
Yeah. Height-wise, but width-wise, it wouldn't be too big.
Yeah, width-wise, it'd be fine. You could stick that in a corner, and it would be perfect.
With Wizzy, will you bugger off for the bloody sodden thing right in front of my nose? Sodden little thing. When it comes to
mine's gone.
HasLabs, being a Black Series collector, when you see the things that, like I say before, that you're getting the HasLabs that are going quite successfully for the 6-inch in the GI Joe classified line.
Sure.
Then you've got sort of like up to now TVC quite successful with their Black HasLabs. Do you kind of feel a bit gutted that it's the two failed?
I mean, they had 2 failures back to back.
Are you surprised by that, or you're not surprised?
So the Reva lightsaber, I was not surprised. I thought, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I did not expect that one to fund at all. The Rancor was very close. I think the Tears absolutely killed that one. With no Malakili. And of course, them having the audacity to call the cardboard backdrop and bones a tier. I mean, that's just idiotic.
That should have been base offering at the most.
Yeah, that should just be part of the box.
Yeah.
I was not going to back it. I mean, it looked great, but for me, I don't think there was anything about that was worth $350. But that's just me. But I do know a lot of people wanted it.
The thing is, you had Gamorrean Guard as a tier, and the thing is, they were still on clearance in certain.
I figured that you could easily go out and get.
Yeah, but I guess in box cardie collectors, they would have had it on a card.
I mean, it was on the nice card with the little coin.
Yeah,
but,
But I for that to have been funded, what would you have recommended? What would you have wanted when it come to that Rancor?
Well, just like everyone else, Ula for one.
Yeah.
But Hasbro, they're not going to do a figure like that or that looks like that. And of course, the Rancor Keeper, Malakili, that should have been a given. And probably drop it down, in the $300 range. $275, $300. I think would have been a little better than, but that's just me. A lot of people didn't have a problem with $350, and that's, it's totally cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I think it's a shame that you've not had a successful HasLab. I wasn't going to get the Rancor. I certainly wasn't going to get the lightsaber. We know why they decided to do that, but I don't want to get into that here.
Yeah.
But we know the reasons why, or what the reasons were behind that. That was sort of like being pushed. But what would you like as a HasLab? What would you think would be a good idea for a HasLab project if they come around and said, right, we're going to do another Black Series HasLab, we're going to give this a go again? What would you like them to do?
A lot of people have said Jedi Starfighter, and I would totally be on board with that.
Yeah.
It's a small vehicle, it'd be totally manageable. Maybe include R2, maybe some buzz droids.
Yeah.
And of course, Anakin or
the one from Revenge of the Sith.
Do Obi-Wans with R4, maybe.
The Revenge of the Sith version.
Yeah. Trying to think. I mean, an X-Wing would be just incredible, but they would have to scale it back quite a bit.
Yeah.
What about an A-Wing? It would be expensive. It'd be very expensive.
A-Wing?
A-Wing would be doable,
yeah.
With an A-Wing pilot, because I don't think we would get that figure in the line.
Yeah. Or what if they did, you got your twin pod cloud car?
Yeah, that's another one. I had the twin pod cloud car in 1980, and that thing stayed in my hand all the time. I absolutely
Yeah.
love that vehicle. So yeah, that'd be doable too. But
Because,
I'm still waiting on the Bespin guards.
well, yeah, because they've not done Bespin Guards in Black Series,
No,
have they? They've not done
no,
Lobot in Black Series. They've not done the Cloud Car
and no
Pilot.
Lobot either. Yeah, which is
No,
weird
that's
because they've got them in
wow.
TVC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
true.
very weird.
Because you had a Dewback, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, that's one I've kind of been wanting. I don't know where I'd put it in the display, but that is a
Yeah.
piece that I have been wanting.
What about a Bantha? How would that be for a Haslet?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be probably a foot tall almost, I guess,
Yeah.
if they did it
Yeah.
to scale.
I was just trying to think what else they could do.
Yeah, Matt said, could you imagine a Black Series Millennium Falcon?
But, oh,
It'd be as big as this room if they did it to scale.
Bloody hell, I feel bad because I still haven't bloody got to Matt's comment yet, so I do apologize. Can't beat picking up an R2 model and custom painting it. That's from Palps.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Palps does some great customs. He did a custom Deadpool and Wolverine.
Also. Oh, really?
Yeah.
The R2 model's great, and it scales perfectly, and it looks very nice painted.
Yeah. Lots of Stu's cheek in that video. Almost feel like an there. What can I say? I recently found a tattoo artist that specializes in Star Wars art. I'm definitely considering on getting a new tattoo.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't do any more tattoos.
That's
I've
really
never
cool.
put cream on any of my tattoos. I'm hardcore. We know you are. We know you are. It's all good.
Too funny.
Where Mr. B would it? Where Mr. B would it be? Where someone could see it? Or right, okay. Right. Oh, for goodness' sake, Gap. At least we know Stu isn't. God's sake! I have the video game edition of the NECA. Love the paint job on him. Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
That's cool.
Kieran, if you need a vintage action man, I have plenty spare. Oh, cool. The biggest horse race at my home track is about to run. Okay, well, you off. Hello, Alison. How are you? Nice you to join us. We're talking Black Series with Matt. Nice you to join us. Hope you're keeping well, Alison. Alison's great. I like Alison.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
nice.
Cool. Something with.
Oh yeah. A sticker. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's not a bad idea, is it? Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Only at Toys R Us. Yeah.
Hello, Matt. How are you? Nice
Matt.
to join us. I get there in the end. Everybody's saying hello to Matt. Oh, Robert. Hello. How are you? How's it going, Stu? Just saying hi for a sec, but busy. But noticed you're on. Yeah. No, all good, Robert. I'm sorry if I've not got your comment sooner. So yeah. Thanks for the offer, Nick. But I'm okay for Action Man at the moment.
Yeah, they're having their own little.
They are. Kieran can't give the bloody things away. There you go. Oh, was this Shelf Life? Hello. Oi.
Hey.
What's good, y'all? Great seeing Matt. Yeah, nice to join us. Thank you very much.
What's going on? How are you? Nice to see you.
Mego Star Wars would have been costumes, a 70s van with the Falcon on the side, and now they'd all be grey and melting. Yeah. Alison,
Mego. I forgot about Mego.
Sky and Hutch. What? I want to turn my spare Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch. Yeah. Nice.
Alison, I want to he's okay. Mego, Starsky and Hutch into Star Wars characters. One thing I've noticed, not many of us have or show the original 12-inch Star Wars figures. They are pricey, complete, so somewhat understandable. Yeah, I mean, I don't see many of those around. Do you, Matt?
No, I had Luke and Leia and Boba Fett in 12-inch scale back in the day.
Yeah.
In the late 70s or early 80s. Couldn't tell you where they are. They're long gone. But I do remember Mego. Now that you mentioned Mego, I do remember those. Yeah. And I think I had the Starsky and Hutch figures as well.
Wow.
I'm almost certain I had those. Yeah, but again, they're long gone.
Yeah. Where do you see the collection going?
I mean, the way the past few years, I mean, they're cranking out just some outstanding releases, and they just keep getting better and better.
Yeah.
Trying to make a top 10 for each year is getting harder and harder. But I'm pretty pleased with how it's going. You know, there's still quite a few figures that we desperately need.
Yeah.
You know, like from Empire, OT, Lobot, Best Guard. a brand new slave Leia, which I doubt they'll ever do. A red dress Leia from
Do you know
Bespin.
what? I think that's so bloody bad that they won't do that. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
I don't understand it.
Just name it Jabba's prisoner.
Yeah, or Jabba Slayer or something like that.
Yeah,
Do you
Hut
know
Slayer.
what I mean?
Yeah,
But
the Hut Slayer.
Hut Slayer, that's it. But for goodness sake, if it's to do with the fact that she's got a skimpy bikini on and I don't want to portray a woman like that, for the crying out loud, you had Kylo Ren with his blinking shirt off in the prequels, in the sequels. You had, you know, Quimir skinny dipping in bloody Acolyte. You know, you weren't worried about that. Do you know what I mean? It's just mental.
Yeah,
and
there's no good reason for it.
I cannot get my head around the fact that they're offended by that. Some people,
I know.
And if it's yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. She's a strong female character.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And she's a beautiful one as well.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love Leia?
Well, there you go.
It's
there
just
you
wacky.
Go.
Yeah, but for A New Hope, I would love to see some more Cantina aliens.
Incredible. Yeah, there's those.
You know, Jedi, Max Rebo band. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be absolutely incredible.
Wacky.
I don't know. We'll see. But I'm for the past few years. I mean, you know, like I said, I've been very pleased with pretty much everything. They haven't released too many duds. I mean, things could be better, but overall, I'm pretty happy.
How you doing, Andy? Nice.
And I hope they continue.
Thank you very much, man. So what's this? What's it? I picked up the 4-LOM Zucker's 2-pack Black Series for 15. Wow, yeah,
that's a deal.
I mean, yeah, that's a great.
I almost grabbed that off of Amazon a few years back. It was hovering around 30 or 35 bucks. I should have jumped on it because now it's jumped up to like 70.
Have you not got that set then?
No, I just have the standalone 4-LOM and Zucker's. But I almost grabbed that 2-pack, and I should have.
With regards to, because they've re-released Luke. I'm going to squash you in a minute. Where are you, bastard? Sorry. So they've re-released Luke, Farm Boy Luke, many a times within Black Series. I mean, have you got the definitive Luke, the definitive Han, and the definitive Leia now within Black Series? So is there any need for them to do those 3 figures again?
So I think the latest Han is the definitive Han.
Yeah.
The brand new one. It's a fantastic figure. And I think the new Chewie is well done. I like the new Leia a lot, but Luke, the body's great, but the head sculpt, something's just off. Something is really off with that head sculpt. And I've heard a lot of people getting a Yavin Luke cheap and just doing a head swap, and it looks much better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which I'm tempted to do that. I mean, I don't know, just the facial expression. He looks either surprised or he looks worried. It's just a really weird face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Han and Chewie and Leia, I think, are just fantastic. Yeah, very happy with them.
What about people like Ben Kenobi, Lando, lesser figures? Dengar,
I would love to see a brand new Kenobi from A New Hope. That's long overdue. The one I have, I found on Facebook Marketplace, pretty cheap. It's not photoreal, but I would love to see an updated old Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Lando, all the Landos are pretty good, honestly. You know, Skiff Guard Lando looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Bespin.
They've done a general, haven't they? Yes, they have done.
And then General Lando is actually a very good figure, even though that was, I mean, you could still walk in Walmart and probably find that one hanging on the pegs.
Yeah. Just
lonely. But that's actually a great figure. So.
Yeah.
But Nine None is another one. That I would love to see. Him. No.
Wow.
No.
They've just recently redone R2D2, haven't they? Mm-hmm. They've done him in the correct scale now.
And it's great. I have 3 of those. And then 2 R5s. And I customized 1 R5 and turned it into an R5 from A New Hope.
Is the R5 the correct scale? Is that that's the Mandalorian version?
Yeah, that's the Mando line, but it's a Mando version. So the neck is different from how he was in A New Hope. So I prismed the neck and weathered him. And I actually made a restraining bolt for him to stick on his body, and it turned out okay.
What about 3PO? Vac metal?
That'd be cool. And
because I'm looking at the one now that I've got from the Forge Chip, and he just looks so dull.
Yeah, it's very flat.
Yeah.
It's just that flat gold. Vac metal would be incredible, as well as updated elbow articulation and knees, because he can't sit. He absolutely cannot sit down.
Yeah, that's a shame. The Stormtrooper, they've done enough of the Stormtrooper, haven't they? They've done
Stormtrooper, the current 2020 body's great. And then Vader, ESB Vader, I think is a great figure. And of course, we're about to get a new Vader, with a wired cape.
Really?
In the Luke and Vader 2-pack, Bespin.
Oh, wow. Oh, the Bespin one. Yeah,
with all the little platforms from Cloud City. Yeah, that's good.
I've pre-ordered that.
That may be the definitive Vader. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, talking of Vader, you had that the Spirit 3-pack, and you just had the Aiden Christensen head, didn't you? And whatnot. With TVC, they've now done it where you've got the Sebastian Shaw head as well. Would you like to see something like that within the Black Series as well?
That would be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. In fact, speaking of that 4 Spirit 3-pack, that was at Ross for $10.
Was it?
And I missed it. So I've got a friend in town that frequents that Ross, and he found one, and he messaged me and said, "Hey, there's one left. You better come get it." And he kind of was kicking himself not for holding it for me, but it's okay. It's okay. But I drove right down there. And as I was walking in, I saw a guy walking out with it. And I almost tackled him. I could have taken him. But then, I went to the toy section, and there was nothing. So that was the one left that guy bought. So I was literally probably 20 seconds too late. But I could have gotten that for $10. But
man.
The lack of the Sebastian Shaw head, that's a shame.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
I'm glad they've done it with TVC, but I think it would have been great if they'd have done that. And I'm surprised they didn't, because normally, and then your 2-pack as well with the battle droid, the super battle droid and 3PO, not the super battle droid, the standard battle droid and 3PO. But you had why not do a
why not do the reverse? And have a 3PO body with a battle droid head. Yeah. I don't know if they'll ever get around to doing that or not.
Or they could have put because what did they? I can't remember how did they do it? You had the battle droid and 3PO, and did they have the head swap, didn't they?
It was the super battle droid and 3PO, the battle droid body with a 3PO head. And
why did they put like a battle droid head in there as well?
No.
No, why did they not do that?
Oh, yeah, that's the eternal question. I don't know if it was the tooling for the neck, for the 3PO head. I don't know.
Possibly.
I mean, surely they could have figured out how to just make it peg in, because 3PO's head really, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
And then do the reverse and have a 3PO body with a battle droid head and have the heads swappable. And that way you could have an Attack of the Clones 3PO if you wanted.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't. They didn't do it like that.
These things today. Windowless would be okay if the quality control and paint was consistent, but it's not. Yeah, absolutely
true, because you literally had no idea what you were getting.
Plastic free was trash. Glad it's gone. It was absolutely.
It was the dumbest idea.
Banana was the scale. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. George Aiken. Why not a Black Series A-wing? It's smaller. Yeah, I mean that'd
be totally doable.
Shout.
Yeah,
it's not a bad shout.
I mean, it would probably be about a foot long, but still, that's really not bad.
Well, I mean that's quite small compared to some of the stuff that they've done. You got the Dragonfly, which is quite long. You've got the Ghost. You've got the Razor Crest. So, I mean, it's doable. Force FX lightsabers are so nice. I can't believe Hasbro thought a HasLab was a good idea. And that
was so weird.
Mental.
That was a really bizarre choice, but I totally get where you were going with why they did a lightsaber for and that particular lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have one. I have Luke's. I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
I have Luke's right there. And I have a Vader helmet.
Is that Black Series?
Yeah. And then I have damn it, I'm backwards. I have the Vader helmet from Kenobi.
Oh, wow.
It's actually a very nice helmet, and it's super comfy.
Talking of Vaders, have you got the Jules, the damaged Vader's helmet in the Black Series?
Yeah, Jules End.
Jules End, yeah. See,
that's a nice one.
People can't seem to find that for love nor
money. That one kind of came and went quickly, and it is stupid expensive on the aftermarket.
Yeah.
It's become hard to find.
Yeah, I've got a friend, Shabby's brother, Cy. He's after that as well. So
yeah, so they did a nice job with that one.
Go All Out, HasLab, Black Series, Star Destroyer, Eclipse, that US flag. I mean, yeah.
There you go.
And that would be just be its bridge G-force. Yeah. Hasbro offering 2 already made figures as tiers with the Rancor was absolutely dumb. Yep.
Yeah.
Ha, Jono.
Yeah, that was idiotic. Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to see him wax on or wax off on stream. I don't know what that was about. I don't think I want to know. The Rancor was 350 because the Razor Crest sold a ton. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you can't compare the two, can you? A-Wing. Yeah. I'm going for A-Wing.
A lot of people are saying A-Wing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never spent over 100 quid on a toy, and if Miss APD asks, that's the story. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Hasbro could do a Jedi Starfighter and
not make it a HasLab.
Well, yeah, it's true.
They could, just like the speeder bike, just like the
that would be
land
huge.
speeder. Yeah.
X-wing would be smaller than Jabba's ship.
It'd be shorter. It's the wingspan of the X-wing. They would really have to scale that down.
Yeah, apparently I would make a great Lobot. Cheers.
Hey, what about me?
Time for Stu is so far behind in the chat comments. Oh, behave yourself, Matt. I've been chatting away. What's this? He could cosplay as Lobot at Sandown, perhaps. Stop it, BOE. Stu could cosplay as Lieutenant IF. You see what I've got? I've got to say, I've not done a live stream in a few weeks, and I come back and I'm getting abused.
And you're getting abused because of your haircut.
Double as the gun from the black hole. Yeah. Oh, could double.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right. That's another show or a movie that I really liked.
The Black Hole
was the Black Hole. I loved that movie as a kid.
Recently, and I was like, wow.
I had some of the figures from the Black Hole. I couldn't tell you where those are. I had Vincent, Maximilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stu so far behind in the chat, he makes Shabby look like a professional. Here we go. If Stu gets the neck rash, he could be the detective from Alien Nation. Thanks a lot. I'm surprised that Shabby is not in the chat as he is so much into the Black Series. Yeah, well, he's probably busy. It's all good. If you're a Black Series fan and not subscribed to Matt's channel, you're missing out. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I will leave the link in the description below to this when it goes up. So, yeah.
I appreciate it, Matt. Thank you.
No worries, man. Agreed. He does fantastic Black Series reviews. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I remember those Starsky and Hutch figures.
Yeah, I'm almost certain I had those. I'm almost 100% certain that I had those.
G-Force has put your link up. So awesome stuff. And Ricardo.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Django
fire spray. Yeah, there you go.
Sod the fire spray.
Another name change. There you go.
Yeah. Got to be quicker than that, Ricardo. I want a deluxe lumpy. What?
Oh, gosh. From the holiday special. That was
creepy. God. Oh, no.
Creepy.
No. Oh, God, no.
Stuff of nightmares. Incredibly attractive, scantily clad women.
Yeah. I didn't wish to know you. No Black Series. Rebo Band is a disgrace. That was an iconic. Yeah, it was.
That would be so good to have.
But do you know what? It's so weird because you do get a lot of TVC people saying, oh, well, they've got this and they've got that in Black Series. They've got the whole of the Bad Batch. They've got the whole of Rogue One. They've got Baze Malbus.
Andor's about complete.
Andor. They've got all these Andor figures. And yet, you look at it and you think, wow, you've not even got certain figures in Black Series.
I know.
So it's the door.
And it's not a world building scale either. We would have a very difficult time with vehicles and play sets and, dioramas,
Because I thought because you've not even got Ugnaughts, have you? Mind you, saying that neither we in TVC.
No Ugnaughts either. Yeah.
Oh, no. Special.
Super.
Let me just catch up with the chat, and then we've almost been going for 2 hours, so I'll just catch up with the chat, and then we'll.
Didn't they do a Life Day Chewy in TVC?
Yes,
with
they
the red
did. Yeah.
They did. I thought they did.
Somewhere. A Wiki Christmas fan
would
warm so hard in my area. Your GeForce would buy one. My Black Series collection is a bit small, but the ones I have I really like. Delta Squad, the what's that? KOTR? What's that?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, Knights of the Old Republic.
Like Nihilus and Revan. Yeah, those are great. Yeah, cool.
I'd have a worried face too if my little green Muppet was humping my. Oh God. I heard SH Figuart Obi-Wan is a killer. Are you into all that sort? I mean, are you tempted by SH Figuarts, Mafex, and all that?
I'm certainly tempted. That Obi-Wan does look really good, and some of the Chewies look really good. But I just don't have the wallet to be dropping $75 to $100 on one figure.
That's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's
same thing with Mafex is another one. Some of those look phenomenal, especially some of the Mafex Joes, Storm Shadow, Destro.
Have they done Joes?
They look awesome, but they're not.
Know this. Why did you tell me this? I'm gonna have
they
to look
are
into
not cheap. Yeah.
No. Okay, maybe I won't look into it. But that's the thing, though, isn't it? We all moan about the prices going up. Like, 25 quid, 26 quid for Black Series. And then you get these sort of like SH Figuarts at
upwards of $100 for one figure. Now, granted, yes, they do come with a pant load of accessories.
Yeah.
Some of the head sculpts are better. I think Black Series actually rivals in the head sculpt department on quite a few, but that's just me. I don't know, but I just don't have the wallet for it.
No.
If I were to spend $75 on one figure, I think my wife would go, bah! Hit me upside the head with something.
Yeah, I've never spent that much money on a figure. I've heard it's not so good, Mr. B. No need to look at it, Stu. No, there's my wife, bless her. No, so I've never spent more than 50 quid on a figure, so it's all right, love. The last time I went to Walmart, they still had 5 Lonely Lando.
General Lando. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it seems like last time I was there, they still had a few. A restraining bolt.
It
does work. Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, Georgie, here, look at Georgie's comment.
Oh, she put another comment up.
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a second, Georgie. The figures that have been around for years, like Lando's, Reavers, etc., all generate SKU numbers, so they will not reduce. Oh, okay.
You can get Reva at Ollie's for about $10.
Jesus, no. I won't be ordering any of the SH Figuart stuff. I mean, I've got a couple. I've got a Luke Skywalker, which I picked up at a toy fair for 10 quid. Like, wow. Okay, yeah, that was the SH Figuart's Luke. I got the Leia. I got that for Georgie. Still never seen a Black Series Jules Invader at a store.
Yeah, that was a pre-order for me. I never saw that one in the store either.
That must have just come and went like that.
Yeah. It's a nice Vader. That Anakin head sculpt, what you can see of it is well done. And it's on the ESV body, so it's a great Vader.
That's an extremely hard figure to find. GeForce, the price on the aftermarket is ridiculous. Yeah.
It's insane. Absolutely insane. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
It's my favorite phrase.
Bloody hell.
And Bell End, I think, is absolutely brilliant.
I've not heard that for a while, Bell End. Awesome.
Bell End. Don't be such a Bell End.
You sent me the Thrawn custom, and you've 100% seen my Black Series collection. Jono Castrate, what the God's sake? What's going on with all this conversation? I know that Vader exists, GeForce, because DTM nabbed one. Has he got one? But holy crap, no one else has seen it in the world. DTM's got a Jules Invader. Wow. I've seen so many collection love hats sometimes I forget who collects what. I wish that would make a Force FX Luke or Ben Kenobi saber that would accommodate a blade with such a thick neck, without such a thick neck.
Yeah, because Luke's does have a very fat neck. It's not entirely accurate, but you know, it is what it is. It's still a cool saber. My son actually gave me that.
Awesome.
And the Vader helmet. And the Vader helmet. Very nice of him to do that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, don't tell Stu new brands in G.I. Joe.
No, so I've forgotten already.
Hang on. Maybe it's Mezco. Okay, now I'm second guessing.
Oh no, it is Mezco. I've seen those, yeah, because they got the cloth. They got the cloth goods. Yeah, it is Mezco. Yeah. 112.
My mistake.
112.
My mistake. It's not Mayfex. It is Mezco.
Oh, yes. All right. Georgie likes Mezco. She's got a couple of Mezco figures.
Yeah, they look phenomenal. Yes. My mistake.
What's this? Best C3PO is still the Bandai model kit version, though perfect scale to Black Series and beauty coated in shiny gold.
Yeah,
right.
That's one I have saved in an Amazon list. I'm just watching the price.
Yeah. Yes, it Mezco.
On that 3PO. Yeah, Mezco.
Well, Matt, we've nearly been going for 2 hours. I just want to say we've pretty much spoke about what I wanted to ask you and stuff like that and chatted about. I just want to say a huge thank you for being involved tonight. It's
my
been
pleasure. I'm glad we can finally make this happen.
Yeah, it's been a long while coming, but
it's been a ton of fun. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
And
the chat's been awesome.
You're more than welcome on the channel anytime. So just thank you very much. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you in the chat. I apologize if I didn't get down to the last few comments, but it's
the chat's been great. I see quite a few names that I recognize: Nick and Mr. B and Ricardo and quite a few. Yeah, thanks.
Best video is the skinless version from who's that?
The Aeronauts.
Aeronauts. Okay.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Selling my modern modem to Connor for a handsome price. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you very much, Gap. Much appreciated. Great stream. Oh, thank you, Georgie. Because the thing is, Georgie normally turns off when it comes to Star Wars. So I have to watch this back.
What's up, Joe?
Okay, not a problem. I just
You're late to the party, my friend. Yeah, you'll have to catch a replay.
Just cut the end. Yeah. No worries. Like I say, I just appreciate people watching anytime. So
thanks for popping in, Joe.
That's just great live stream shoot. Matt was awesome guest. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. No PGM these days. No. He's busy doing his comedy. He's doing his comedy stuff. So fun stream, almost as fun as
Soda Stream.
Yeah, very good. Very good. See, this is what I get. This is what I get week in, week out. But I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody in the chat. Much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. That's the first time I've done it on a live stream. Awesome. I just want to say a huge, massive thank you to Matt for joining us tonight. What an absolute pleasure.
And like I say, been great. It's been great. I do appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you. No worries. Right. Take care. Stay. Oh, Matt, what have you got coming up? Sorry, before we go. You got anything coming up?
So this morning I recorded the review for the Jedi Temple Guard, which is an absolutely beautiful figure.
Hang on, let me enlarge that.
Absolutely killer.
Wow. Yeah.
They knocked it out of the park with the Temple Guard. And I did buy two, because they generally come in pairs. There's the other one right there.
Okay.
But yeah, great figure. This will probably go up maybe next Saturday.
Okay.
And I have quite a few more figures here too that I will have to film reviews. I'll probably do another one tomorrow morning. And maybe have another review go up midweek. The Temple Guard's just awesome.
That's another figure we don't have in TBC.
I know, it's too bad. It's too bad. But sitting here, I've got Ayla, Magna Guard, Krennic in the dress uniform, the ISB special agent or tactical agent, and then Marin from Survivor, the Night Trooper, and Ezra Peridia. So I still have those.
You've got quite a bit.
Yeah, I've got a lot to do, so I'm going to be busy the next few weeks, and then the next wave of pre-orders are going to be dropping in September, October, and November. So I'll be getting more.
Yeah.
So lots coming up.
If you're not subbed to Matt's channel, please subscribe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Matt's channel in the description below to this video once it's up on YouTube. Take
Cool.
care, stay safe, and see you in the next one. Bye
Cool.
for now.
Yeah.
Cheers, Matt.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.